Okay. I am live. That is great. So, where is the link to that? I would very much like the link to that. Wherever it decided to put it. YouTube, your technology is great, but... There we go. Alright. Let me get the tweets out for that. Tweet. And retweet. And that. There. And industry might want to know. Okay, we're on, and we're up in high def on YouTube, so if you want to see that, that's there. Can't do transcoding on Twitch, so you guys just have to deal with that. Let's see if I can get the large view going. That one's set correctly. No, that has my green screen off. So that button, there we go. I need those to not pop up. So I'm gonna snooze that for 2 hours. Okay. So, we're up in full screen ugly ass mode, where you guys get to see the top of my head, because I gotta show off the newest swag. Oh, it's backwards. I got my camera on backwards. Hold on. It's because the boom arm is weird, so give me a sec. We're gonna center it. We're gonna flip it. Coming to you live. There we go. The proper way. Now you guys can actually read it. Come on, focus. I believe in you. Why aren't you focusing? Please? So it says Prosper Host and Graph Pornographers. So I'm making ID badges. This is one of the test prints. I got a few of them up. So made one because my wife asked for it, which is Craft Services and Eve Widow. And then the last one was the last test print was for my DBA guy. He gets to be DBA Saint. I'm going to change that to DBA Miracle Worker. And the text will get a little bit bigger. This is going to come down a little bit. So, yeah, got ID badges as swag. So that is going to be for Eve Vegas for sure. And I want to go ahead and have those up for... I want to have those up as backer rewards. I need to figure out what tier I need to set it at so that it makes sense. You guys are going to be pissed because I'm probably going to charge like $40 for them with how I have to order them, ship them here, and then ship them to you. And it's supposed to be a backer reward, as in like I want to have it say like angel investor, and then I can get you guys in on the thing. So I know I want to give it to patrons who've donated for a year, no matter how much. And I think I want to set the and I want to make them patron lifetime bonuses. So I believe I got to go through the numbers and make sure. But I'd like to make that $50 lifetime donation would get you an angel investor badge, just as a cool thank you. I'm also going to, all of the swag I really want to put through the Patreon. But if I can get the patches and pins done in time, which I'm just quickly running out of time, then I would really love to do those as I may also do an Etsy store to get those shipped out to you guys. But I'm just so happy about these dumb badges. They're adorable. I love it. I wish that the place that does them, you can get them in not credit card size, because I would love to have like a double-sized passport size style press badge. But what are you gonna do? So this is an office hours stream. This is where I get on mic like random average jackass and talk to you about stuff that's going on while I work on stuff that needs to get done. And of course, right now we've got the lovely background of the Vegeta Undock, but we're going to quickly switch over here to working on code. I got code. So let me double check something before I do something stupid. Yep, that's fine. Okay, life is good. So let's get motivated here real quick. We're gonna pull down our latest stuff. I'm hoping I'm not dropping too many frames for you YouTube guys. You tell me if the stream quality goes to garbage. I might have to dial back the bitrate. So we're gonna get all updated. Great. But you should be able to transcode down an audio peg if you wanted to go watch live. So if that's still a problem, I'll dial back the thing, because XSplit is yelling at me. It's not dropping that many. I wish it would switch so fast. Yeah, whatever. It's fine. It should be fine. If it starts not being fine, tell me. So the first thing we got to do is turn on the virtual environment, because it's Python and always never not have a virtual environment. We're on our Windows machine. I do not have a virtual environment here. So we're going to do VM virtual. Oh, sorry. We got to check one thing. Right. Okay. Virtual env warehouse. Things get a little bit funny if you try to use one virtual environment between two machines. So, and they get especially screwy when you're talking about going from Mac to Windows, at least I've found. So that's the first step we got to do here, is get our virtual environment set up. And that's going to give us essentially a fresh install, a pseudo fresh install of Python to work with. Now that we have it, we should have warehouse VM win, and we activate it by going here, activate. Now we've got the virtual environment. That's what the little thing on the side of the prompt means. But I've got nothing in my Python yet, so I've got to do pip install -r requirements.txt. That will go and instantiate all of my dependencies. This will also go and make sure that I'm synced up to stuff that's both inside here and up on Get, which is super nice. Could not find branch. Oh, okay. That's what. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. So now it's downloading all of my dependencies. So things like Plumum, which is extremely useful. If you use Python, you got to make command line stuff. Plumum is amazing. We've got the MySQL connector. We've got the config parser, even though I shouldn't have to use config parser because that's built in. We've got the stuff from Get that should be installing. So we just got to give it a few minutes to figure out its stuff. The last thing we need to do, and I don't know how to get around this yet, is pip install tech e dot, which will install my current working directory as a package. The reason we have to do this, and I really should get up to using PyCharm, but I'm a slack ass, so is that so the directory looks like this, and if we turn off the no, I don't really need that. That's still not what I meant. Can I just not have the navigation pane? There we go. Okay. Is that this is set up with this Prosper path. Every new Prosper project now has this path. So if we go into Prosper API, which is the other deployed thing, it's also going to have its own Prosper path. It's going to have public API, and that's where it's going to go install from. The one that we have as a dependency here is actually Prosper Common. There are some utilities that I've written up just for interacting with common stuff. So that's right here. So that's me teaching you guys how to dev Fleet. It took me a very long time to figure out how to fucking do this correctly because I am super bad at this shit. But we're in Prosper Warehouse. It says we have some table config problems, so get --reset. Oh. Get reset --hard. Get pull. Okay, I don't know what you think is out of... Oh, I know what you think it was out of date, and I just blew it up. Bars. And so that's going to be Eve Prosper test. Save that. Right. Changed. And so... Oh, do I have RDP now? That'd be so cool if I had RDP. I have to reset this all up. I don't actually want to use RDP because then I might share database credentials with the world, and that would suck. So let's not do that. I do need another window. One of these. So you guys can follow the project on at Eve Prosper. I've got the whole thing up. I'm gonna have a dev blog out actually soon, next week probably. I put it in the pipe. There's just a couple edits left to do. So we have some issues to work through today, and we're gonna start. We're going to start on one of the easier ones, the logger debug one, because it really needs to be integrated. I'm I'm really bad at writing these things, so it's not really super impressive. So we're going to go through each one of these and make sure that it has debugs and logging set up so that I can pass a logger in. I think we're going to start at the top and work our way down. That's, I think, the way to go here. So let me get a window large enough to actually read. I hate how big the text is here, but you guys are probably going to want to read. So here's a good place to start. We're going to say data source name debug logger, and we're actually going to remove the extra line, and we're going to do one of these. We're going to say format. We actually need one more tab there. I swear I snoozed this. Oh, yeah. Yes, I should do a thing about it. Debug equals stir debug. And logger equals stir logger. Okay. If debug, we're going to print debug stir. If logger, we're going to logger.debug debug stir. Okay. And then we're going to say equals global setup. And I'm not sure if I want to go... You know, I might actually... I have these everywhere, and repeating code is bad, so we're gonna go into Prosper Common. We're gonna fetch utilities. We're gonna mess with utilities, because this sucks, and we should make it not suck. So... we're going to put it down here. Def log debug equals false and logger equals none. And we're going to say this. Copy that, put it there. That's all it's going to do. Oh, and we're going to change that because I'm an idiot. Make it that. Let's debug logger print statements. That's not the right button. And we'll get, oh, these need to be pass. So you don't do anything. And we'll make the linter stop complaining by going like this. Yay. Okay. So now we got to go. I'm going to have to commit those. Deactivate. Nope. There we go. CD. Git commit tech A. Adding log and debug to utilities. Git push origin master. I think I'm going to have to pull again. Actually, no. We'll do pip install techie dot. Life is good. We're going to go back up to... Oh, no, that's not good. That's not on the right doodad. Need to be in this one, and we need to go to there, prosper common, pip, install techie dot. And then we're going to do pip freeze to requirements. Oh, because we're not in the right thing. CD prosper warehouse freeze requirements. Great. Updated. Oh, that's actually not... That didn't do what I thought it would do. Okay. Next, we go back here. And... from prosper.common.utilities import log and debug is the thing we're going to import. Great. Life is great. We're going to go here. We're going to go log and debug, debug stir. I should also expand that to log and error and log and critical. No, I do have a Flask project. This is not it. Let's see. Logger equals none. Log level equals debug. Okay. Yeah, you're gonna be annoyed about that. Debug. Now we need to go check here, Python logger, because I don't know what I'm doing. I know I can set them like that, but I'd like to be able to say with a string instead. I think I need a handler to do that. You know, I can live without this. Let's go back to that. We're gonna copy this. We're gonna repeat it. Oh my god. Why you gotta be this way? No, no. Say debug if logger. I really don't like it having to check everywhere. Check your encoding rate, Webster. It might be down. I should be streaming at 1080. If I'm not, that would be weird. So I mean, what I could do is this, which is super bad. Don't ever do this. And then dot format log level equals log level dot lower, which would be super bad. You really shouldn't do that, but I'm a hack ass, and that would solve my problem. Exec is bad, and you should feel bad. Oops. Fix me. Python life hack is the best way to describe it. Is exec lets you execute a string as if it were code. And I hope you all realize why that's a terrible idea. I mean, I should go and be like, if log level not in, let's say, we should raise an exception about that, because this is so bad. I really shouldn't fucking do this. Don't do as I say, not as I do. And we're gonna go make that. We're gonna go make that all upper. I want to say that's Control-Tate. Yeah. Oh my god. I actually know my freaking my things. So allowed log levels equals. Yeah, I know this is super dry. Not super interesting. Debug. Let's actually go look. Get the thing. That thing. Logging. What are my log levels? Come on. Where are you? There we go. And for some reason, since I moved over to Win 10, it just loves doing that. Debug, info, warning, error. I swear I'm doing this wrong. I shouldn't have to call the method. I should be able to call it by... like, I should just be able to be like logger.log or something. That's what I wanted. Logger.log. This is... I don't have to do this. Fucking hell. Okay, so... debug, and we're going to say logger.log log level.upper and debug stir, and then that's not bad, and I don't have to hate myself. Okay, so great, life is good, we have a thing, we're going to commit that because otherwise life is going to be bad. Commit a change to logger.log to do dynamic leveling. Okay. Then we go back here again to the other one, please, the other one. We're going to go back up one. Actually, since we already did the thing, we shouldn't have to go up one. And that should mean when we run connection here, debug logger debug. Right, right. Sublime 3. Hello again, everybody who's tuned in since the start of the stream. Sorry that this is going to be a bit on the dry side. I have work that needs doing, and you'll have to bear with me while I do developer stuff, because that's super interesting. So we're writing in Python 3. We're using Sublime 3 as an editor because I'm a Luddite and I don't like IDEs. I should like IDEs because I'm a slack ass, but setting them up, they get in my way before they get good. So I don't love them. And then under the hood, actually one of my favorite things, and if you guys aren't using it and you do use Sublime, go get Sublime Linter because that thing has been a fucking savior. I really love that package. It just works well once you get it set up. It's kind of a bear to set up on Mac because Python 2 to 3 is kind of a pain in the ass there, but life is good. So we're going to debug. Oops. Log and debug. This one is an info, so debug logger info. Actually, this one is going to be info as well. No, I'm writing a framework is basically what I'm doing for this. If I'm doing internet stuff, I'll go do it on Flask. I like Flask. That one actually. But this one we're actually designing a framework because and this will be clear when the blog comes out next week about exactly what's going on in here. It's not sexy. It is not. It's only interesting if you're a turbo nerd. But it's important work that needs to be done. And, I mean, the TLDR for doing this is that table type. No, we're going to put those all there. That's where they're going to go. Okay. The purpose of this is a database abstraction layer is what the technical name of the thing is. I don't want to be that pretentious, but by abstracting out the way all of the connections are going to go into our data layer, it means that we can make sure that we're always returning the same data. And that means that if we change technologies under the hood, for instance, like if we change from MySQL that we're using today over to something like Influx in the future, it won't break all of the stuff that's attached down the pipeline. All we'll have to do is replace this kind of code, and all of the connections down, all the children connections down the line should be okay if I did my job right. That's a big if. If you've seen a lot of my code, I've only recently got good. So there we go. We're going to raise an exception there. We got no more debugs here in init, so that's good. Oh, please fold that. I don't want the extra tab. What is your complaint? Oh, it really doesn't like that \d. Okay, I'm sorry. Save that. It's one extra tab in, but I don't care. So you'll see, so we're at the very top of the stack right now, and that's this database connection, right? It's going to be the container that defines the bulk skeleton that people are going to work with. There are a few of these that need to get probably moved. So like it knows what its local path is, it knows what its table type is, it knows how to get the query keys, it knows how to set its own info. Getting connections is a special thing that'll probably have to change if we get off of a SQL table. I thought I moved that down. Did I not move that down? See, I thought I fixed this. Please? I think this one's a bug. It shouldn't be up there. Connection should be down here, because that gets connection, and connection is defined down here. Yeah, I think we removed that one. Thought I already did, so we're gonna do right. Self.get connection. Get connection should be down here. Oh, no. Get connection is done. I know what my problem is. Is it's actually on the wrong layer. I know what I'm doing. I am a professional. Okay, good, good, good. We have things at the right scopes again. Because then get connection should be defined down here. Yeah, okay, good. Life is good. Were there any other abstract methods that I had in here? Move that one up. Okay, good. Brilliant. Smart. Exactly as I intended. All right, so as we were talking about just a bit ago, so this top level is the major container. It's going to hold everything that you need to, like everything that every connection is going to need. Things like what kind of table am I? What are the query keys? What is what are all the pieces of information that every table needs to know? The next class down is the technology layer, and so this is a SQL connection that, if I do it correctly, should be able to connect to any SQL as long as you fix some of the connection pieces. So you're always going to get a cursor back, and there are places to do the technology specific abstraction. This might get expanded to be SQL table and like Postgres table and all those. We'll see how arduous these like query exceptions need to be to make that happen. So let's oops, comma debug, comma logger, comma info. Who's bugging me now? Dun, 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 dun. Let's see. So there's probably a technology out there, but I've been meaning to. I got my hands on some API stuff, and I wanted to see about solving my problem, like, because I'm a tryhard. I haven't seen anything great. Like there's SQL Alchemy, but I don't. The whole point of this is to make it so that at the children layers, all they're going to do is get data and put data. Like that's really what that's all the pipeline needs to do. And I'd rather make sure that I know exactly how that's going to work, rather than having a whole bunch of extraneous SQL all over the place, which is what my current problem is. So I'm sure someone smarter than me has solved this. I haven't seen it. I haven't found a thing that saves me from writing a whole bunch of custom queries, and recycling those and trying to keep them aligned. So that's probably a me problem more than anything. And then these are going to be self that and self that. Right, those do get set, correct? Correct? Yeah. Okay. Actually, we're going to do unimplemented feature is what we're going to put there. I don't remember what the string is for that. It's like tutorials point. Where the fuck is it? I know exactly which article I want. That's the one I want. Yes. Yeah, not implemented is the error I'm looking for. Raise, not implemented error. And we got to remove one of those S's, and we need to go up here and remove an S there, an S there, and an S there. Oh, and an S there. Save. So Onyx Media is asking about the mining barge changes. I mean, just go and figure out the difference in yield, which is minus a few percentage points, especially after the leadership changes. And that's going to screw up the yield. So the problem isn't on the high end. The high ends don't care. There's tons of those. But the low ends are going to get a little bit squeezed. So if you should go tune into this week's show. I explained it in pretty deep depth there. It's about 15 minutes in, if you want to go check it out on YouTube. So direct query, we're going to do... Okay. Actually, we will do backticks around those. There we go. Format is command, and we do self.debug and self.logger, and that is a debug command. And this is the one thing I hate about Sublime, is that I never feel like I have enough character width. We are happy with that. These then commit each in line. That's fine. Life is good there. Life is good. I need to fix this call so it doesn't have debug and logger. And we're going to go see if we can find that anywhere inside. Okay, you aren't going to be there because debug gets passed in. Great. You go away, you go away. And that's this one. Great. We are killing those. Just fine. And we're saying login debug, test table exists. Actually, we're going to do... Nope, nope, nope. I lied. That equals that and that. Actually, schema name, and one of those, one of those, one of those, and we say format, table name, equals table name, and schema name, oops. Copy that. Paste it there. Okay. Okay. Debug exists. Query self dot debug self dot logger debug. Yep. Okay. Exception, error message on exists query. Oops, on words, I can do this. On table type with that. Equals error message and table type equals stir of self dot table type and exists query equals exists. Log and debug. Exciting stuff. I know. Super brilliant. Okay, so then we get Actually, that's a warning stir. And I should probably make that a class, so I stop having to call this bullshit every fucking time. Message stir. Oh, and then you're going to complain that there's not enough classes in there, and I'm going to tell you that I don't give a shit. And now I gotta fix it again. God damn it. Why can't I be smart the first time I do this shit? Alright, so we go back here. We go all the way to the top. Tippy top. And we say, okay, and then we come in here and we say debug service. We come all the way up here and we say self.debug service equals well, actually we're going to remove that. Logger debugger is the thing we're going to keep. Well, it's logger debugger. and then we say self dot this, and we delete this shit, and that's way easier, right? Right? That's good code. That's a good code. Even though if I were really good at this, I would make my logger print a standard out, which is the smart thing to do. But I don't want to. I should do that. I won't do that because I'm just bad. Do I not have highlighter on this thing? Is that my problem? I don't have it. What is the name of this stupid thing? Excuse me 1 second. Okay. Sublime. Sublime. Word highlight is the name of the package. There we go. Or did you not install? Yeah, so I should then be able to... That is definitely not what I wanted to do. Crap. Why are you such a pain in my ass? Key bindings, default. Alt-Enter. That is not how that works. I don't think I installed the right package. Or do you just act differently on Windows because you're a butthole? See, this is the one thing I really want back from Notepad++, is that its inline highlighting was superb. Because then I could mark, and life would be great, but I can't mark, and that pisses me off. Yep. Okay, whatever. Alt and Enter. That's what I thought I did. There. That's what I wanted. Except I want you to mark everything. See, this is the one thing I hate, is that things should be easy and they just aren't. Then you have to go and do this, and true, and life should be good. But it doesn't stick. Why isn't it sticking? Oh my god. Selection is empty. Icon is dot. Bookmark and cross. Highlight delay 0. Highlight when selection is empty should be true. So that when I go back... No, please, onto this one. Thank you. No, I want you to be sticky. Why aren't you sticky? See, but I want them to just stay. Oh my god. What a pain in my ass. Nope, that's not it. Well, it worked. It works great on the Mac, and then it is just an absolute shithole here. That pisses me off. Because I should be able to like highlight every one of these, get it to stick, and then move on, but I can't. That's annoying. Actually, you haven't done that, so that's fine. We can remove that. Sorry, this is super exciting, I know. Okay, back to it. We can totally do it. Now that I've removed that instance, though, is it should complain about this. Log and debug should not be a thing anymore. Fuck. You can't actually do that. So that's fine. That's fine. Oh, for fuck's sake, I didn't do it right. Oh, jeez, I am dumb. I know, I should be entertaining. I just don't want to miss any of these. Because my linter is not helping me. It should be helping me. Warning. Great. Error string equals... failed. Unable to create table. Error message. On table. Type. With dot format and we need a couple of those. Life is good. Life is good. Okay, unable to create table. So we can make this better. Plus splash that. Yep. And we can tab that in. We can do the same thing over here. We can do that plus that. That. Because pretty code is happy code. Oops. Error. Stir. Oh no, it is error message. I'm an idiot. Table type equals stir self dot table type. Create table stir equals self dot create equals one of those. So we're fetching it twice, but we're in an error, so life is going to be bad anyway. And then we do self dot debug service error string error. Great. Life is good. Great. Bueno. It's more of an info stir, but okay, it's fine. great, great. GG. Okay, next one we need to do is that. We've gone off the thing. Come on, don't be that way. Oh, and did I do the info string at the top here? Oh no, we did do that. Okay. We did do the info string. So we can copy this. We can put it here. Test table headers. Table name, schema name, defined headers. We're going to run out of space if we do this, but I think we can be okay. Great. Oof. I really wish I'd stop making gross mouth noises, because that's gross, and you guys shouldn't have to listen to that. We can kill that. Equals zero dot format header query comma debug. That one's a debug. And then not that one. Up here we say query, query, great. Oh my god, freaking hand is killing me. I might have to kill this stream in like 15 minutes, so We're going to see if we can finish the logging here before we run. Oh, fuck me. I know there's a way to catch, like, no... There's got to be a magic method to catch that. I should look into that. I should put a note about that. Okay, so we're going through here. We try to do a direct query. If the direct query fails, we don't do that. Self dot debug service dot message equals header dash headers equals 0 dot format dot join headers debug Yep, so we're probably going to have to end the stream here before I get to go do anything, which is sad. Do need to go down to here and def do debug self I mean, it's a type and it's a bool return, but that would be shitty. Return do debug def do logger self return do logger def get debug. Well, no, we don't get logger self return self dot logger. Those need selfs in them. Self and self and okay, and add another one of these. What's your problem? Okay, I'm sorry. Oh yeah, we don't actually have to do that. Do debug, get logger. There we go. Oh god, logging that one's gonna be a pain in the ass. Okay, we're gonna have to call the stream here. I gotta get running. I gotta get some Advil in me. My hands are freaking killing me. We'll see if I can do another one of these. I don't know if you guys ever want to see what's going on here. Expanded methods on bugger to include prosper.utilities.loggerdebugger working through connection.py not done yet, dashing progress so far not tested. Okay, so that's got to be the end of the stream for you guys. I'm going to go ahead and end it here. Thank you everybody who tuned in. Sorry that there wasn't a ton of Eve info this time. I'm hoping I can do these maybe twice a month for people, but they really do. I do have a lot of this to get through, so we're probably going to be focused on getting code done. So sorry if that's kind of dry. I know it's super dry. Feel free to subscribe on Twitch and Twitter and YouTube. We're Eve Prosper everywhere. And we'll publish more as it gets done. There should be something on the blog coming next Friday is where it's scheduled. So thanks again, everybody. Hope you fly safe.